the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Trojans offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lemon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. To the air, it's Mayava. Caught on the outside, it's Sanders. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie. But this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Covey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now the play fake. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Northwestern! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He makes a catch. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Dumps it off in the flats. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, USC! Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads it left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. On the run, it's Sanders. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class and this next cycle.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Give to the running back. Got room on the return. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And the Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Brings up third down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips. Try to give your quarterback more time.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Working the middle. It's complete. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And it won't make the connection going for play. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
The Trojans are on the move. To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. It's a seam wide open, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans!
It's so nice as a quarterback that it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. Pulls it in. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marking. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely center cut. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Ohio took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bobcats that fired on all sides.
Touchdown, Trojan! Stealing a score on special teams. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continuing, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And here comes the offense on second down. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Stone. It's complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Mayava. That's reeled in, it's Jordan. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Setting up the screen. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Punts it out of the air. Gets away from one, finds room. Chains, good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall on the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Smacks it with the stiff arm.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket? You've got time to throw. You get a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the air. It's Mayava. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw in that out route.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Lane. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And really good job knowing I don't get in the end zone. I got to get close to the end zone, be ready to break on the football as soon as they throw it. I can't give up any yards after the catch, and they don't right there.
Trying to pound it in. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The hand to the back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit 000s in a captivating game today in the American. UTSA packed a wallop today. This was supposed to be a major road test, and instead it felt like a stroll down the Riverwalk there in San Antonio. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The sure hands, it's Covey. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. 1st down, Northwestern. New set of downs after the completion.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wildcats in the hurry up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
From the 22 on 1st and 10.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 3.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw. They're working that left side. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. He'll set up to throw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass, it's Stone. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the move.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter 4th down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Lemon. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're still firing away even with this lead. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's good.